again. Probably just gonna do a shorter video today since yesterday's video was kind of long. But if you read our newsletters, this might be sound familiar. I had a really cool experience. It was yesterday and today. Yesterday I wish I would have gotten a video of it because it was just really cool. I was moving the beef cows from their old field into a new area, and it's quite a ways. I couldn't tell you how far, maybe a quarter of a mile. And I didn't have any fencing set up for them to follow, so they just left their one fenced area, and I was walking them to the other fenced area, and I just called them over, and they kind of I had to give them a little bit of encouragement near the end because they weren't sure where to go. But with a little encouragement, they went right where they were supposed to, and it was really cool to, I don't know, just experience that with them. And then today, distraction, sorry, I was making sure Moxie's not getting anything. And then today I was sitting against the side-by-side, and the cows, whenever you just stand still for a long enough time, they'll just come over and look at you. And I was on one side of the electric fence, and so they were lined up looking at me. And then after a while, Gemma just laid down, just, I don't know, 4 feet away from me. She's right there. It was just really cool to see that level of trust that she gave to me. And leave the cat alone. Oh, I think I got your eye a little bit. Leave it. And yeah, it was really cool, and just kind of, it's kind of a little testament of the cows just telling us that we're doing a good job, and not that we're perfect. By no means we're not perfect with anything that we do, but the cows give us a lot of trust and respect, and it's just really cool to see the evidence of that when we work with their calves, or we need them to do some things, or how close they let us get to them, or how close they get to us willingly. And it's really enjoyable to be able to have that relationship with our animals. And admittedly, it does make it a little bit harder when it's time for them to progress to their next stage of life and going to the butcher or something. But it's, nothing goes as planned with animals. Got the neighbor cat that likes to come say hi. We have Moxie, who thinks cats should be her friends and want to play with her. Oh yeah, makes it harder when it's time for them to move on, but it's just how life goes, and that just makes it more part of nature and more natural. And my parents were serving a mission in Kenya, and they said the first safari they went on, the grass was like really high, and it gave the animals and predators a lot of places to hide. But this last time that they went, the grass had been eaten way down because the wildebeest had come through, grazed, and left. And I was just really cool to hear, because I'm like, oh, that's what we do. The pastures grow, the cows come, eat it, and move on, and they come back when there's some regrowth. And that's really cool to hear that happens in nature, and that we're trying to do that as well. And it's just this big circle. And yeah, it's interesting to see the new cows that we get on the farm, where that maybe relationship and that past experiences have been built up, and so they're not always sure about what's going on, but it's really cool. And we have 2 cows right now that you can usually just go up and pet and touch, but we didn't train them to do that. I didn't work with them to do that, and I probably won't ever do that with cows, because even though I want a good relationship with them, when you have an animal of that size, you need to spend a lot of time creating boundaries. And you know, when you have a horse, you spend a lot of time training where they don't come into your space without permission, because you know, humans are small, maybe between 120 to 160, 180 pounds, you know, whatever that is, that poundage, versus 1,000, 2,000 pound animal. And even though it's really fun to pet the cows when we do get a chance, there's one cow, Squirt, that we have, that he's always been super chill, and I've always just kind of let him get away with stuff. But now he's a pretty big boy, and he gets really feisty. I don't know if I'd ever say that he's aggressive, but I always keep an eye out on him, and it's because I didn't set those boundaries when he was younger that he thinks that he can get away with more and be more in my face. And that's just how animals are. They want to play, they want to be in that. But so even though it's fun to pet and be around the cows, I won't ever be around them and train them to pet them. That's not the main goal, because I don't have enough time, and we don't really have the resources to spend that individual time on every cow to create a good boundary level where I can just let them kind of, I don't know how to, where I can just let them be around me without me being very watchful over them, especially the boys. The boys are the worst, the steers and bull calves. You just gotta be more careful around them. And so even though they'll never be quite the horse level to pet and touch and love, that's okay, because that's not their purpose. They have a different purpose. And so we keep our relationship with the cows respectful, caring, more, I guess, business-like. But I care a lot about the cows, and so not very often will you just be able to come out and pet a cow, but you can always come out and watch them. That's much more enjoyable, watching them and seeing them, what they naturally do, what they like to do, their rotations, and what their sleep, eat, drink, relax. It's really cool to see that. So our cows aren't show cows, they aren't pet cows. They're our livestock that we care for and that take care of the earth. We take care of them, and they provide us food and money. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the pictures. And here's also a picture of our newest calf that was born today, Sam. It's also Samantha's birthday, so kind of named the calf in honor of her. And look forward to, we have one more calf left to be born this year, and then we're done till May, I believe, is when we'll be calving next, starting in May. So it'll be fun. Really enjoy the new calves. They're really fun to watch, especially when they get more confident. They're playing with each other and running around. Good times. So anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.